Okay, let's look at this. I fixed this up. I don't know why this continued happening. It was on another line. You'll see that I changed the letters here. Okay. So anytime you have three or more authors, it's ET space AL period. Okay. This is weak as it is. And in the other video, it talks about this sentence and what to do. I'm also going to send in a video of what I found in that short article. The problem with this is, as I mentioned before, you have an article, but it is really short. So you're not getting a lot of deep information on this topic. So hold on, I dropped my mouse. All right. So other than that, it's really well done. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay. So hold on, I can't find the cursor. This is all good, but take a look at what I've shown you in the other video when it talks about the article itself. It's a real short video. Okay, this is all good, but I'm not sure this was a qualitative study, so you need to check that. If it was an experimental, which I think it was, you either put experimental, it could be mixed method, whatever, but everything else, and then anything 0 through 9 is written out. Okay, the result showed is very good. But if we go back up here and you say these researchers have, okay, if we're talking about these researchers, who are these? In the big picture, who are these? So if it is, you put the authors have used. That means you're pointing back to the authors. You can put Lamb et al. At the end in parentheses as a parenthetical. Okay, but in the other one, it talks about this should be either in quotations with a citation or it should be paraphrased. Either way, it should have a citation at the end, which would be Lamb et al. 2018, but in parenthetical. Down here, other than that, really nothing else except for down here. In the other video, it says why, but this is too long. Just speak in your own words. That's not your words. Okay, put it in your own words. Okay, and I kind of showed you how to do in the other one. In this one, this is perfect. Again, missing the et al. Okay, again, you need to paraphrase this bad boy if it is, or it's a quotation. Anything that you're taking directly from their copying and pasting, especially, it needs a citation, and you're clear. Okay, everything down here was fine, but we do not conclude. The other one is for someone else's study. This is for your study that you're doing in your capstone when you're writing about what you're doing. So the word the, so make sure you get that one. It takes a little while. Concluded, we don't conclude anything. No such thing as conclusion and research because it's a circular motion. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this one real quick and talk about this right here. So if you can grasp this concept, it's going to speed up your process. It's going to make it easy. You have an introductory sentence that you wrote. It's just really good. It tells exactly what it is. Again, now here's a little deeper. The purpose statement gives you the deeper. So in that introduction, even though this article was extremely short, this background has to take this introductory sentence, take it to the next level so it flows right into your purpose statement. So this right here has to say something about this right here. Otherwise, it's a horrible article because that introduction should talk about other authors. It should talk about definitions. It should talk about things that go to that whole introduction dropping right into that last statement of whatever the purpose statement and or hypotheses are. Okay. And then down here, you did great. So in essence, this sentence right here, and then this sentence right here, when you go back to that introduction of the article, this should be able to tell just the tip of the iceberg of what this is, what this means. Okay. Now, coming down here, when you get to the results show, that's the last step. Okay. So this is all this is after the study's done, and this is what they found. And it should, in some ways, reach out and answer this right here. It doesn't mean it's always going to happen, but that's what you're looking for. If so, it goes very quick. So when you're doing these, introductory sentence, then the purpose statement, leave out the background, finish all of this so you have your results in that, and don't and this is this portion down here waits till the very, very end. Okay. So you do the introductory sentence, purpose statement, and then all of this right here. And then once you have that, you have a result, you have purpose, and you have your thing. Now you go back to that introduction, you say, what are the important factors that go into that introduction that I should know? 2 to 3, period. Because there's a reason for that. I don't want to go into that today. But doing that, you're going to find out you're going to move real fast. I also have people that just do introductory sentence, purpose statement, all of this, find the results. And when they're doing a lot, they pump out 10 of those real quick. And then they go back and they do the why. Or they do the background and then they do the why. That's called using the shell. So you do the shell first. The things that are right there in front of you that are repetitive, that are going to be right there in the article, and you're taking the article and putting in your own words. And then they do the next one, they do the next one, they do the next one. Then they come back and they skim everything and they look at that introduction and say, I want this, this, and this, and I'm done. Okay? Maybe I'll just throw this all in the same video. Give me 1 second, I'll bring it up. And let's go here. So this is super short as an introduction. But you do have a couple, 1, 2, 3 things to talk about. Okay? Now this is an MLA. So you see these numbers right here? They flow to the back here to 3, but you're going to have to change 3 and make it into an APA. That's easily done. Copy this right here and put it in our library and see if we have the article. Even if we don't click on full text. All we want is the article so we can get this right citation, copy and put it in your stuff. If not, you're going to have to build it. And all this stuff is there to build it. Just it doesn't look like that. All right. So that is it in a nutshell. But you'll see there's 3 things here. So I'll give you an idea. Might not use the first sentence, but you could say the authors noted that, or whoever this is, Johnson & Johnson noted that a challenge to family, that there is a substantial challenge to families in both health and social services as it relates to dementia or whatever else it is. Okay. Whoever that author is, Johnson, whatever year it is, noted that aerobic and strengthening exercises slow cognitive impairment in dementia and dementia, period. So you've got 2 right there. The first one's second one is very important. Okay. And then you've got the same thing here. Figure out what of this is important, put it in your own words, and then get the citation at the back and find it. And if you need any help with that, you just reach out later on and we'll go over it and I'll show you how to fix it all up. All right. So that's it. 2 videos and both of them should help you move through this a lot faster. All right. Have a great day.